Summertime is finally here, and I thought I would share an updated morning routine. I love to start my morning slow. I like to wake my house, and my philosophy is hydrate early and often. So I usually leave my water bottle out on the counter and I fill it up first thing before making my coffee. I'm a big believer in habit stacking, and so I got into the habit a few years ago of starting a load of laundry while my coffee is brewing. And as a busy mom, I can tell you this has truly changed my life. And of course, when I come in here in the morning, Timmy wants his breakfast too. I think that morning coffee is sacred. I think that you should enjoy your coffee however you like it and what's going to make you happiest in the morning, because there's nothing like waking up and treating yourself to coffee in your own home the way you like it. There really isn't. I've been taking my coffee out on the back porch lately because it has been so beautiful here. It's been so nice to enjoy the sounds of the birds and watch the sun come up and just have a moment of peace and quiet to myself. And usually right around 6:45, 7ish, my little ones start to slowly wake up and come say good morning. And it's just such a sweet time in the morning before we have to hustle and bustle and get ready for school. Once everyone's awake and I've greeted them, they will typically get themselves dressed, ready, make their beds, go through their little routines while I prep a quick breakfast. This morning, we're just doing a simple sourdough and some Greek yogurt with strawberries. And it's quick, easy school morning breakfast that they love. One thing I do as soon as the kids get on the bus in the morning, again, I've sort of associated this with habit stacking, is I make my bed. Whether my room is messy or not, I make my bed because I just feel that much more put together and ready for the day if I do. So typically around this time, once the kiddos are off to school, I make the bed. And then the other key thing for me in the morning is rolling over that laundry, making sure that I actually pull it out and fold it and put it away so that it's just done for the day and I don't have to think about it. And when I tell you, as a busy mom, this has been such a game changer for my routine and just staying on top of things. I'm not perfect with it, but even if I do this 4 or 5 mornings a week, man, I'm in such a better place with the laundry. I'm just getting my clothes put away really quickly. You can see behind me, I recently switched out all of my workout clothes to these clip hooks. They're amazing for shorts or skirts or anything of the sort. Jeans would be great too. I'm gonna link them down below because, man, they totally make putting clothes away so much easier. But since I was in here putting my clothes away, I'm also going to take the opportunity to get dressed for the day. I'm just putting on workout clothes because it's just a home day where I'm going to be active, and so that's what I feel comfortable in. I'm also going to brush my hair, brush my teeth, kind of just do a really quick 5-minute get ready routine. It always feels good to be just somewhat put together for the morning, even if that's just getting my workout clothes on, kind of freshening up my face, brushing my teeth, the basics. But as I was getting dressed this morning, I wanted to stop and kindly thank Skims for sponsoring today's video. It's no secret if you've been around my channel that I have raved about Skims underwear, their bras. They are just the best, girls. Like, I promise you, once you start using anything from Skims, you won't go back to anything else. At least that's been the case for me. And I saw their viral ultimate push-up bra kind of going around lately, and it's been all over my feed on social media. And so I'm like, you know what? I think I want to try that out, because it's always nice to have a classic underwire bra in your collection for when you want to wear something a little more form-fitting and you just want some nice shape. This here is the Ultimate Teardrop Push-Up Bra by Skims. It's very comfortable, and what I love about it is that it's not your typical push-up bra that you think of when you think of bras of the past. It's not super padded, it's not unrealistic, or, you know, just kind of feeling like a lot of material. It's actually quite lightweight, and the contour of the push-up is just very natural, and I love that. The other thing I love about it is kind of the banding here is seamless, so stretchy, so comfortable. There's multiple strap options, so it's adjustable. I find myself grabbing it all the time, especially if I'm wearing something more form-fitting or a more form-fitting t-shirt. I'm wearing it today, and it just gives me that added shape that's natural, but I feel lifted. And as a mom, like, that's important. You know, the girls aren't what they once were after nursing 3 babies, and so I love it because it really does give me that little added confidence and helps me to feel my best. Can you even tell I'm wearing a bra? Like, it's so good, you guys. So I could not recommend it more. And I think whether you're large chested or small chested like I am, it's gonna give you all the right contours and all the right places and just help you to feel lifted and put together and great in any outfit. So definitely click the link down in the description below to check out the Ultimate Bra collection and more at skims.com. And after you place your order, be sure to let them know that I'm the one that sent you. You'll just need to select YouTube in the survey, and be sure to select my channel in the drop-down menu that follows. That would mean a lot to me, and thanks again, Skims, for sponsoring today's video. And it would not be a summer morning routine without some watering. I love to come out here early as possible and water the flowers and the vegetable garden out back. And this is a time of year, especially as it gets later into summer, where I'll just spend time outside in the garden, just taking it all in. And then I'm going to quickly make myself a breakfast. This feels really fancy and put together, but it takes me about 5 minutes, and it is delicious. So like I said, this comes together really quickly. I usually enjoy a little bit more coffee with it. It's about 40 grams of protein, and it's filling and delicious. So I gobble that up, and then I take about 5 minutes and just do all the dishes from that morning, unload, reload, kind of reset the kitchen for the day ahead. to buy just simple grocery store flowers, not arrangements, just like the single grower bunches that are a little less expensive every week. They just bring a smile to my face. And just like that, it's time to sneak in a little strength session. I've been prioritizing my strength training over cardio lately, just really trying to make it a habit in the morning. And so I've been doing the Caroline Gervin Ultimate Beginner Program. I have her app, but she does have free programs on YouTube as well. I love her movements. They're simple, progressive overload, and they take about 30 minutes. And I'm doing full body 4 times a week right now, and I just find that I'm really, really enjoying it. I like that her workouts are short and sweet, but oh man, are they painful and in the best way. And so I've definitely been sore. I definitely feel like I'm getting stronger each week, and I've just really been enjoying it.
Why did she go? I met her back in 2005. It was her crooked little smile that caught my eye. Time went by and it was her and I. She promised me to never leave my side, but she left me here alone. I know it's...
The other thing I really love about Caroline is her style of exercising to failure. So the last exercise in this workout was a lateral raise, and then she does a finisher at the very end with pulsing lateral raises that about made my arms fall off. You can see in my face I'm in a lot of pain, but it's a good pain. And then I'm just going to end my workout with some simple stretching.
Just tell me, why did she go?
As soon as I finish my workout, another little habit stack, if you will, is filling up my water. And this is when I add all of my supplements. I just do Element electrolytes, Armra colostrum, and creatine. This is kind of my trifecta that I take every single day following my workout. And I find that all 3 really do help me to feel my best. And it's just what I'm enjoying right now. It doesn't mean it's right or wrong or that you should do it just because I do it. So you have to figure out what works for you, but this is typically what I'll take each day. I usually make it my goal to be at my desk around 9 a.m. to begin my workday. I usually do a shorter workflow in the morning, usually a few hours, just email correspondence, editing, typical admin stuff, nothing super exciting. And then I'll do another larger chunk of workflow in the afternoon. So that's just how I like to break up my day, but this is the time of day I find that I tend to be most productive. So wrapped up work for the morning. I typically like to do like a 2-hour-ish workflow, usually just answering emails, editing, that kind of thing. But when I wrap up with that, before I have a lunch, if it's a nice day like today, I try to get some steps in. Just going on a little walk. I don't really have an agenda. I don't know how far I'm going to go or for how long, but it's such a beautiful day that I decided to come to my local kind of walking path, jogging path. And yeah, the kids are in their last week of school, so my routine is getting ready to change here in the next week or so. You know, I won't be solo during the day. I'll have them with me, but we'll go on lots of adventures and keep ourselves busy for sure. So as far as my workouts go, I'll probably end up having to get up at 5 instead of 6
and try to get it done before they wake up. But enjoying the slow days while I have them to myself, but also very excited to have them home with me for the summer. Also, I'm just sitting here thinking about life and kind of just pondering thoughts. And so often people ask me how I stay motivated, and the reality is that more times than not I am not motivated. Now of course I have help in the sense of like videos like this, very motivating for myself to get up, film, get it done, but that's like such a small sliver of my week, and the rest of the time, I'm kind of having to just push it myself and get out the door. And my encouragement to you, if you're struggling with movement lately, is that just get dressed, just put your workout clothes on and tie up your shoes and see how you feel. Sometimes half the battle is getting out of your own way and just getting dressed, getting out the door, and the rest kind of follows. The other encouragement I have for you is that you don't have to knock it out of the park every single workout. There are going to be days you show up and you just do your best, and just doing your best 80% of the time is consistent enough to see results, I promise. And so if maybe you're like me, not feeling super motivated lately, or just feeling kind of down in your fitness journey, I encourage you to just keep showing up, because it matters every time you do it. Well, guys, I finished my walk feeling good, and I had to go into town for an appointment this afternoon, so I'm meeting Caleb for lunch. But thanks so much for hanging out with me today, spending the morning with me. I hope this video was an encouragement and motivation to you. If you did like it, be sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here. I would love to have you, and I'll see you really soon in my next one. Bye, friends.